Sony, what do you have for us? Because honestly, you have been a big disappointment so far, and frankly, I don't know how you're really gonna pull through with this. It's been so over so many times over the course of, what, 2 weeks? Like, bud. This better be fire, is what I'm saying here. Ratchet and Clank. Not suitable, so that's probably not. That seems to be PS5, so. Astro Bot DLC? It's good we're getting more Astrobot, that's good to hear, but... Oh, Helldivers! They're bringing Helldivers to Astrobot? Yeah, so it is DLC. They're leading into the whole entire, well, like... The kids like the Astrobot, let's give them more Astrobot, that's what we need. They did do this in Astro's Playroom, I will say. It's definitely a good thing, for sure. I do think Astrobot deserves these kind of levels. And I have not played it yet, but I played Playroom, and like, considering how fire Playroom already is with its shilling, this actually like having like proper things and whatnot, already just like kind of like a stylized situation, you feel me? But yeah, I'm definitely like looking forward to more Astrobot. It's good. It's good. Astrobot. Free add-on. Oh, it's free! Let's go! That's so good. Okay, cool. Sony, you're so back right now. You're so back.
All around the world. On behalf of Team Asobi, thank you so much. Now, we still have a few surprises up our sleeves. The trailer was a sneak peek at the DLC we'll release later this year at no additional cost. We'll have more to share soon. But for now, let's enjoy the state of play.
Okay, I'm trying to. So far, you're back. Is it gonna be Jover? Like, come on. I don't know. What is this? That looks new. This looks like a new thing. Lost.
I had a dream. There was a monster in the woods. And on you go, like a moth into the burning light.
Oh, it's a VR game. I don't care. I don't know when Sony's gonna get with the program and understand that people don't really want VR games. At least in terms of like, if you're showing things, make an indication that it's gonna be a VR only or not, because they are two demographics and I am not a part of that. It looks neat at least. I will say that much. It doesn't look like it's an older product. Midnight Walk, okay. Not something. It's middle of the road, you know. It's kind of there.
I don't remember when it happened, but I remember how I felt.
Why?
Father told us to hide when they came to our house.
This is gonna be Resident Evil, isn't it?
They took him away. Mother said I couldn't play outside anymore. Everyone had fled. She said the country would
There's no one roaming around.
but we would be okay. Mother
Eco-terrorism?
always said monsters didn't exist. I thought they lived under my bed.
You do.
We were both wrong. They live inside our heads.
Ugly. Is this Slender Man? Slender Man 2, the Slendering? What's going on here? Is this a... It looks like a modern day, like, Bloodborne slash... like, S thing. It has enough of the aesthetics of, like, what that does. Doesn't make me interested in it. I don't like Bloodborne types, TBH, despite my transness. I know that's a weird thing, but yeah. I will say it looks good. This is looking like we're so back. I'm counting up the chart here. I'm feeling like we're going to get there. Ellis. When are they gonna stop making these Last of Us sequels? I swear. A VR2 game again? I kind of mid. I'm gonna be real.
Have you seen Yana?
As soon as I see VR2, I'm just like, oh, I'm not gonna play this at all. There's no chance. Not even an indication that I would. Metro's getting a new game. That's nice. Can we stock it in the VR stuff? I know we gotta have to like load this up, but.
So, how did it feel to learn the truth about the night sky tragedy?
Did they just decide to not give us like any Bloodborne remaster and just like, no, we're gonna just give you all the Bloodborne likes? Or like Dark Souls, like whatever.
And yet, you have been granted another chance in Auroria.
Sure, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of whatever. Is this a Power World update, even though they're getting sued? Or is this like Power World 2? Or what? Was it not on Sony? I could have sworn it was on Sony. Out today. So it is! I thought it was on PS5 already.
Thanks to Pocket Pair for that new look at Pal World, an incredible open-world survival game that's launching today on the PlayStation 5 console. We have a few more games with breaking news today, starting with the return of two beloved RPGs from the original PlayStation.
Two beloved? What? Lunar! Lunar! Oh yeah, Lunar was coming out. I forgot that was the case. This isn't news. This was coming out already. This was a thing. I will say, for those out there, if they never played Lunar, strongly suggest it. It's really cutesy. One of my favorite characters is the healer girl, because she is one of your best physical attackers, and she's just a really good healer. Like, kind of insane. I only play the Game Boy Advance one, which is quote-unquote the worst one. So, like, just to let you know, but I'm aware of its greatness. Like, even with the bad version, you know? We did know about Shredder's Revenge already. I don't know why this came out before this. This sounds like it should have been that.
A remixed in-game soundtrack featuring some amazing guest
Like,
composers. Both of these updates arrive later today.
I don't quite understand. Like, did all this stuff just been shown? I'm pretty sure this was shown already. Did they just not have enough for State of Play? Like, that's what it seems like to me?
Taken on another form?
And yes, you heard right. Keanu Reeves is joining Sonic X Shadow Generations as part of the
Oh!
Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack.
Oh, that's
This
pretty
update is
cool.
Inspired by scenes from the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie. And
I
arrives
didn't see
December
this,
12th.
but I could have sworn
The Sonic the
it was
Hedgehog
like
3
out.
movie pack is included in the digital deluxe edition, which lets you play the game 3 days ahead of its October 25th release date.
That's dumb. That's dumb. Why would a collector's edition be like, yeah, you can play it ahead? It's dumb to me.
Hello, State of Play. I am Sakaguchi, producer of Fantasia Neo Dimension. 手作りのジョーダンを使ったファンタジアネオディメンジョン150も作りました。そして
They made dioramas for this? Okay, that's pretty cutesy. Alright. It's kind of selling me already. I'm kind of just like, it just passes to not being bad.
Let's check in with BioWare and Electronic Arts for an
Didn't they
extended
already
look
talk about Dragon Age the Final Guard? Like, I swear this was on, like, those, Is It Woke websites talking about, like, the trans mask, scars that she would have for the titty. But
Not yet, but they found something else worth killing.
I don't.
One of her blighted dragons.
I'm gonna be real, that's boring. That was boring. This was boring. I am not interested in it at all.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls.
Epic Games, oh no.
The FBC's research department set up a facility.
And again, this could be Alan Wake, and
If I had
I know plenty of people that love the Alan
for
Wake.
us in there, I would have just kept on driving.
Maybe Control. Either way, content between those would be good. A lot of dead people. The Lake House. Oh, okay, so it's an expansion. I know my friend will be happy about that. That's fine.
Give up the firearm!
It is really leaning towards it's Jover. I'm gonna be real. Because like nothing about this is interesting to me. It's the same old foibles that they always did, and I was hoping they would at least go back to something that was like, here's a new IP, here's like another Uncharted game. Anything, honestly, that would indicate they're going back to their other IPs. A lot of third-party stuff that I just don't care about in VR, and just bleh. Cool, I guess. Yeah.
Few know the truth. I stood with Cain and my brethren.
Legacy of Kain, which was already announced today. Nearly every single thing that is brought here, I have seen already or known about. So I'm a little bit confused why they think this is like, did they do it right? Did they time shit right? Because I don't think they did. Legacy of Kain, obviously a good batch. This was released earlier today. That they would do that. I have played maybe a little bit of Legacy of Kain. It seemed really interesting from what I played, which was like a demo, really. And yeah, probably one of the better Dreamcast games that hasn't got much limelight, I'm gonna be real. And then I think 2 was released on PlayStation, so yeah.
The future has always been written.
But again, it's a game that we already have had, and it's just being remade. So it's like, unless it's Legacy of Kain, a new one, I'm not hyped about that. It's just like, this is a travesty that should have been done.
Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered arrives December 10th, celebrating the 25th anniversary of the first game's release.
Cool, I guess.
Games from the original PlayStation era also
Clock Tower?
inspired Fear the Spotlight from Blumhouse Games. It brings atmospheric polygonal scares to PS5 and PS4 on
Polygonal
October 22nd.
Hell is a polygonal. What is this? This isn't Silent Hill.
I'm happy here.
Fear the Spotlight.
So happy.
Okay. Okay, cool. That's something new. For sure.
Build villages and nurture vast ecosystems in Towers of Agazba.
Yeah, I'd rather stick to story seasons. I'm gonna be real.
A peculiar cast of characters and also allows you to invite
Not
other
look
players
endearing to
visit
me.
your island.
I'm glad they at least like are doing like farming stuff. Farming stuff is always good, but this aesthetic
launches into early access
does
this
not
November.
work for me.
Up next, Epic Games brings a split-screen mode to LEGO Fortnite this October.
Oh, cool, yeah. Woohoo.
This feature enables friends and family
This is
to
really
explore
cool
the world
Fortnite,
and
yeah.
build villages together while
Whoopity-woo.
playing on the same
You see how
PS5
excited I am for this? It's the
And
best.
in other Fortnite news, the new Fortnite limited edition DualSense wireless.
Oh, my ex is gonna love that. She loves the Fortnite.
Starting October 3rd.
I don't know what's with me and getting people that like Fortnite, because I do not.
Next, it's 1 versus 1,000 in Dynasty Warriors Origins.
Again,
Koei Tecmo
another
Games
thing we
is
already knew about. We already knew about Dynasty Warrior Origins. Why is it so many things? A state of play, a Nintendo Direct, a Xbox is supposed to be announcements of games, not showcasing gameplay of announced games. It is a replacement for E3. You can't just have individual companies be like, we're releasing this game, and then you just show the gameplay here, as if to say that this was yours all along. It just.
Claim to strive for justice, but have no way to achieve it. Tearing down the system without providing an alternative is mere wanton destruction.
It's Jover. I'm gonna call it now. This state of play is Jover. Not because this game is bad. I don't think any particular thing about Dynasty Warriors. It is a popcorn game through and through. If you like it, you like it. But the fact that they keep getting shit like this makes me think they don't really have a big announcement. Astrobot was the biggest one that had the most appeal, and that was already a game that was released. I did just realize that there is a game that I could have a friend play, because she wants a game where she kill people. I'm like, I don't think I have games like that. Now I realize, wait, Dynasty Warriors. There we go.
I was still hoping that I imagined the whole thing. It's burned into my mind.
Oh, this is like Monster Hunter Rise, right? I'm asleep.
Captain, what's your team been
Whatever.
getting up to?
Again, not a really bad game, but this is something we already knew about. I'm not super excited about it, you know? It was announced on this thing. Just saying. Digital art books are cool, but also many art books where you just get it. It's also good. Saved out of bonus. Oh, okay. We're still talking about this. I guess it is a big thing, but
Details and
so
watch the
ass.
full trailer to see all
It's so ass, dude. Oh my god.
New content is on the way to the action-packed world of Stellar Blade. A new photo mode lets players set up the perfect picture with your choice.
That's
of
cool.
poses,
Photo
expressions,
modes are always really fun to have. Oh, they're cute. They're really cute.
And Stellar Blade's original soundtrack, featuring over 180 songs from the game, is available on select streaming services starting today.
That's a fun little update. I'll definitely agree with this. As long as Stellar doesn't like really get DLC.
But that's not all.
Honestly, I don't think it needs it. Yeah, something like this. Pretty cool.
Sci-fi worlds collide in the Stellar Blade and Nier Automata collaboration, coming to Stellar Blade later this year.
You know that's going to be important in Nier's lore. You just know it.
Now let's talk about what's ahead for PlayStation Plus. First, your monthly games for October are WWE 2K24, Dead Space, and Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. These will be available to all PlayStation Plus members starting October 1st. Meanwhile, our library of PlayStation classics continues to grow, with 2 more fan favorites from the original PlayStation arriving later this year: Blood Omen: Legacy of Kain and Capcom's Dino Crisis.
Dino Crisis.
Naughty Dog fans know September 26th is The Last of Us Day, and we're celebrating by adding the critically acclaimed PS5 hit The Last of Us Part 1 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog this Thursday.
I'm pretty sure that the first Last of Us is also a part of the PS Plus experience, if you've had it ever since. Are we gonna get some actual games or what? I want to know. It looks like they're making new controllers, which, okay, I guess that is an announcement. I like the blue one in particular. Blue. They're making a blue PS5? Are you for real? I like how, like, I literally had to get the PS5 the time that I did because of the situation. There's no way that I could, like, stop this, but...
Hi everyone, I'm Mark Cerny. We recently revealed the newest addition to the PlayStation 5 family.
And Zass.
Pro, alongside several games showcasing the superior frame rates
Not really.
and improved graphics
Not really.
the new console makes possible.
Not really.
The PS5 Pro.
Not a new console.
Developers have access to 3
It's
key
a version of a console.
GPU,
A new console indicates it's a full console. Games you can't play on the other one, or get what you can get.
We're excited for players to get their hands on PlayStation 5 Pro when it launches this November. But in the meantime, here's a look at some of the games that are being enhanced for the new console.
Oh, they really want to be like, oh, it's enhanced. Motherfucker, it's the same picture. It's the same picture. Oh. 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 Something new? Come on. Come on, I need something.
We are beyond the edge of Japan.
Yep.
People come north to disappear. But you are hunting. And now, every Ronin here is after you.
Ronin? Wasn't there a Ronin game?
Think you're the hunter?
Shut him up. Sucker Punch. Okay, I'm excited now. Sucker Punch, you got me in. What up? I'm just thinking the Spirited Horse movie. It looks neat, at least. But I swear there's like a Ronin game that like they were gonna make. I'm guessing this is them revealing it proper. Ghost of 14. Okay, this is new. This is entirely new. It does look neat. I will give it that. It does. Was that it? Oh, dude, this was ass. This was ass, dude. This was ass. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh my god. They really were just like, we don't have anything. We have a singular game that has not been announced, and then a few other VR games. It's Jover. It's honestly, it's Jover. I called it when it was there, but like, God, I was hoping for a little bit more. Sony continuing, like, love to go to, like, realism has really killed a lot of its creativity. And because you're trying to do realism, it makes development time harder for everybody. And you can't make a lot of games. And because you can't make a lot of games, there isn't a lot of stuff on your console. Because there's not a lot of stuff on your console, people start going, yeah, you know, like, notice how they're not talking about any games whenever there's a meme about a PS5 coming about. And that's what's happening. That is literally what happened there. If they just focus more on, like, let's do Ratchet & Clank style. Let's do, Gex. Let's do, Jak and Daxter. Let's do Sly Cooper. Things would not take as long because there isn't as much push for a realistic setting for those people, those IPs, and you get an interesting part of the game. But when you do something like this where you just focus on realism, you kind of forget everything that comes to the fun part of games, which is the fact it's a medium that does not need realism. The whole point. I am sorry. I'm just mad at the fact that this is just a very bad state of play, and Sony is continuing badness. It just keeps happening. It just keeps happening. I could run the company better. Just flat out. Most people could. Because they know, hey, stop making AAA games, start making games that are just to your console. I don't know. I like most trans women, I'm able to spot things from a mile away, as I have the prophecy vision. And I gotta tell y'all, it is not looking good for Sony when they keep doing this. I don't think they learned from Astrobot. I think they just learned Astrobot gets the money, and we could keep pumping into Astrobot. And that means that we could, like, add more accessories and stuff like that. And they took it in the wrong direction. Ghost is cool. The ghost of a toy is cool. But fucking do something else, you bitches. Sorry, I just... So many of these things were announced, or at least hinted at, or some other such enforce. I don't think the Lunar Remastered was announced like I thought it was. I just saw a part of it on Limited Run Games. I guess it got re-released or something, and this remaster is a whole new thing. Whatever. But the point still stands that we didn't really need Lunar, per se. It's a great RPG, but it's not something that, like, is going to carry your direct. That's part of your assembly of, like, you bring it out. Before I start ranting even more, I hope you all like this reaction, which was not much. I'm gonna be real. It just was kind of, but hey, whatever. Like, comment, subscribe if you can. I would appreciate that greatly. And really hoping that it stops being Jover for Sony, because I don't exactly hate them. But they keep doing this! Ugh. Until next time. Sayonara. Bye-bye.